Hello there, everybody. Thank you so much for stopping by. This is predictions for every sign for the 19th of July. This is just going to be a real quick one card per sign type of prediction. If you know your astrological placements, this is a great way to check on your sun sign, your rising sign, your moon sign, your Jupiter sign, your Venus sign, and that can tell you a lot about your day if you know how to look at your placements. Let's start with Aries for today. Aries for the 19th, goodness, we start off with the Tower. This is one of your cards because it is, Mars is your ruler, and this Tower card is rules by Mars. But this basically talks about there's a big shakeup or a big surprise that is happening, something that is coming in that is making you really forcing you to change your perspective on something from what it used to be to another way of looking at things. You may even be looking at replacing something that made you feel secure before. And the Tower is sort of the beginning of a longer story where once we replace something that used to make us feel secure, we find that that thing that replaces it is actually better than whatever happened to make us start thinking about that differently with this Tower card showing up. Okay. Next up, we're looking at Taurus. Taurus, we have the Five of Cups showing up in reverse. This is letting go of something, forgiving somebody, letting things be water under the bridge, no longer carrying the heavy burden of any kind of negative emotions, just letting them go. Good for you, Taurus. Gemini is up next, and for Geminis and those with Gemini placements, we do have the Ace of Swords showing up in reverse. This, for me, is talking about giving good ideas to somebody in your sphere of influence. You could be doing some mentoring. Could be teaching somebody how to tie their own shoes. You could be doing a conference call where you're teaching a whole company something about how to improve their performance. A lot of different ways that this could manifest, but it all boils down to that you're passing along good information to somebody in your sphere of influence, for those of us who are Geminis or have Gemini placements. Next up, Cancer. Cancer, you're going to be making progress at work, doing a good job at work, paying attention and focusing on work today, whether that is work for a boss, work at your own company, work at home, work at a volunteer place. There's going to be some kind of work that you are focusing on today, and that's for those of you who are Cancers and who have Cancer placements. Next up, we have Leo. Leo, what we have is the Nine of Swords showing up in reverse. Nine of Swords in reverse just lets me know that there's something that used to stress you out that is no longer stressing you out because you're doing something today to either heal up psychologically and emotionally to not let that stress you out, or the situation itself is actually changing. One of the two. Either way, you're feeling a lot better and getting a lot of relief. Next up, we have Virgo. Virgo, we have the Queen of Swords showing up here. Excuse me. I feel like a lot of you Virgos may be choosing to discontinue communication with somebody. I feel like for a lot of you, this is just a temporary discontinue, but for some of you, this will be more long term. I just feel like for a lot of you Virgos, you just don't feel like you can deal with having conversation with this person right now. And so you're just, for most of you, I feel like you're just giving it a break before you pick that conversation back up again. But there will be a few of you that this becomes a permanent thing. Next up, Libra. You guys have the Nine of Cups showing up in reverse. Nine of Cups in reverse is telling me that there's something that you thought you would have accomplished or something that you thought would have happened by now, something that was going to make you really happy, but it hasn't happened or you haven't accomplished it. And so I think you are going back to the drawing board with figuring out how you can actually get that satisfaction for yourself, whether it's through following a completely different route and doing something completely different, or just going about this particular thing in a different way. Either way, I think you're going back to the drawing board here to continue on with your quest. Scorpio, Six of Cups. This talks about having nice memories of things going on in the past. Nice memories of things going on in the past can be triggered by a lot of things. You might find an old photo album. Somebody from the past might show up. You might be doing things like you used to do in the past. A lot of ways that those can be triggered. But this card just generally talks about having some nice memories of the past today. Next up, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, we go from the Six of Cups from Scorpio to the Three of Swords for you. What's up with that? Three of Swords talks about heartache, heartbreak, just generally feeling sad. You know, something going on that is making you feel sad, Sagittarius. I'm sorry. Let's look at Capricorns. Capricorns, you have a situation where you have the opportunity to take something that you had put on the back burner a while ago and take that off of the back burner and start to focus and put energy into that again. And I think that you're realizing, you know what, that's nice that the opportunity's here, but that I just don't want to do that. And I don't think you're taking that thing off the back burner and moving it forward, at least not at this time. Next up is Aquarius. Four of Pentacles showing up in reverse. Why is this not focusing? Good. Okay. Four of Pentacles in reverse is just saying that you are taking some money out of savings, or taking something that you had stashed away out and using it. This can be that you were saving it just especially for today, and so you get to take it out. Or this could be that, you know, this could be a surprise that you're taking it out and you're just grateful that you have some money stashed away or some material object stashed away, whatever the case may be. But taking something out that you had put away for a future is what's showing up for you today, Aquarius, and those of you with Aquarius placements. Next up, Pisces. Pisces, we have the High Priestess showing up for you guys. This just says that there's going to be something going on with your psychic abilities, basically, to where things are going to be happening that haven't actually happened for you before, or at least not in that way. And I think it's going to become very obvious that your psychic abilities are getting stronger today, Pisces. Very cool. All right, so thank you everybody for being here and for supporting this channel as it grows to 7 million. Thank you to all the subscribers, everybody who's liking, sharing, and commenting. All of that adds to the logarithm and gets these served to more people. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Also, thank you to those of you who have ordered private readings and private Reiki sessions from me. Everybody else, I'll see you guys back on the next video. Peace out.